Peace. This is Khalil Thomas. I am ClassicHipHop.com. A3C monthly review, man. We're in the building. A3C. We got the legendary Big Daddy Kane. How you feeling, brother? All right. What brings you down to the A? I mean, I know you down here. You about to do your thing and all, but being in Atlanta, man, I mean, it seems as if the underground just came down here because the A3C is, I think it's about 6 years strong and continually representing not only classic MCs, but the newer MCs. So what you gonna do tonight, man?
I'm just gonna do what I do, you know, get on stage and have fun, and hopefully everybody enjoys themselves, you know. So, you know, my whole plan is just come up there and have fun, man. That's all.
No question. You know, growing up, you know, of course I was a fan. You know, my brother was a fan, and the way you changed the game. I watched the recent Unsung on you, and it's crazy because the Unsung piece, you were the first MC that they did. And I'm looking at that, I'm trying to analyze it. I'm like, why would they select Kane? So as I'm watching the Unsung, and they featured on you bringing a lot of R&B to the game. Now, as a youngster, I didn't understand this, but from your lineage and your background, that's an important piece of you growing up and everything, and you brought that to the game. So please explain how you managed to merge that into hip-hop as far as the R&B and the smoothness and all of that.
Well, I mean, I truly believe that anybody that embraced hip-hop, you know, from its early stages, it's a part of their background too. You know, I mean, if anybody that was an MC back in the days, if you got on the mic at a block party or at a house party or anything like that, what you did was you either rhymed over some disco, some jazz, some rock and roll, you know, something like that, you know. So it's like, it's something that any real MC, you know, that goes back to the origin, you know, of the game, has had, you know, they've experienced it. They've branched off in different genres when they spit over a beat, because a lot of the breakbeats come from those, you know, different genres of music.
No question. And not only taking the R&B, but with the dancing. I mean, growing up as a shorty, after breakdancing, I was just chilling on the side until I saw School and Scrap, and I saw you, and y'all, I'm like, yo, it's cool to dance again. But how did you like formulate that? Was it like a crew thing, or just something you just said, yo, man, let's just do this and make it live? Because you guys had everybody doing those maneuvers and techniques that y'all were doing out there.
Well, I mean, I guess basically the whole concept was to create the whole James Brown and the Fabulous Flames type of look. You know, like what James had, you know, with the other two brothers on stage dancing with him. That's what we were trying to create, you know, in our camp. You know, and School Lover right here, you know, he choreographed some, you know, fascinating dance steps, you know.
Now, as far as your inspiration, I mean, there's a lot of great MCs, man. You're definitely on the pantheon of great MCs, man. But who inspired Kane, a young Kane? Who inspired a young Kane to come out and say what he said, man?
That would be Grandmaster Cash from the Cold Crush. I just thought he had a real slick tongue and, you know, real clever lyrics, you know, and it was very, you know, inspirational, you know, like my writing style.
No question. Now, growing up, you know, listening to Kane, the first album cover, I mean, it personified your whole vibe. I mean, you were like Black Caesar in the throne, had pretty chicks feeding the grapes and everything. I mean, that was a classic cover. Who inspired you to do something like that? As far as was it your creation or just A&R or something? I mean, that was real dope the way it was laid out, man.
I wish I could take credit. I believe that was George Dubois, the photographer. I believe he came up with that concept.
Okay, so what's Kane doing nowadays, man? What you doing aside from touring and everything like that, man?
At this point in time, I got a whole new project that's getting ready to drop next year. It's with a live band where we're combining like hip-hop with vintage soul, and all the music is all played live. So live band, I mean, on down to the horn section, percussion, everything live. You know, that's what I'm working on. Well, I'm not working on that, basically finished, and it'll be coming out next year.
Okay, as far as the A3C goes, like I mentioned earlier, it's a culmination of classic MCs and present MCs along with where hip-hop is going at. Why do you feel the A3C is important in today's hip-hop culture?
Well, I mean, you know, I believe that anything that, you know, tries to acknowledge, you know, a lot of the underground cats that really embrace hip-hop as a true art form, and they want to, you know, showcase them, I think it's beautiful. I think anything that does that is very important. And what, you know, A3C is doing is beautiful, because it's giving a lot of young talent an opportunity to be seen, you know, around the world. Because there's people that's here from so many different places.
So tonight, if I'm a fan, I'm out there, man. I got my little ticket in hand. I'm in the back. If you come on stage, man, what am I gonna witness tonight?
I don't know. I mean, hey, man, we just gonna have some fun, man. Really, we gonna have some fun and, you know, entertain the crowd, man. That's it.
I appreciate it, man. One of the all-time greats, Big Daddy Kane, A3C, I Am Classic, hiphop.com. Check us out. Kane, where can we go to find some of your material online, or anything like that?
Check my website, officialbigdaddykane.com. You know, I know my old stuff is up on iTunes now, but you know, to find out what's going on with me, you want to check tour dates, see if I'm coming to your town, officialbigdaddykane.com, or, you know, holler at me on Twitter, you know, officialbdk.
There it is, official BDK, Big Daddy Kane, A3C, I Am Classic, hiphop.com. Easy. Freddy Krueger walking on King Street, confuse and lose, abuse and bruise the crews and choose.